Houston, Texas, on the east side of downtown. That is the site tonight in the beautiful BBVA Compass Stadium for Wednesday night football. The Houston Dynamo getting set to take on the Columbus Crew. A late scratch. Carrasco will hold it down in midfield with Davis and Barnes in front of him. Driver, Bruin, and Boniek Garcia all looking for all that space that they had against Chivas USA. Tony Chani may have to change his role tonight. Augustin Diana is in, and he has not played any minutes this year. Federico Higuain is the playmaker. Jairo Arrieta from Costa Rica up front. In the 2002-2006 World Cup, your referee, Jorge Gonzalez. Game on here at BBVA Compass Stadium. Inning game out. Tony Chani. Parkhurst. Francis now. Played into the box, a wide open, and I mean wide open, Bernardo Anor. And did not make good contact, but that was a scary moment for the Houston Dynamo. Arrieta shot took a deflection, and it should be a corner. So Columbus, some decent moments here in the first half against the Houston Dynamo. Arrieta has been mobile and active.
They started off looking dangerous, and maybe for the last 6 or 8 minutes, the Dynamo have had most of the possession and most of the play, but when you got a guy like Gonzalo Higuain, you see there how quickly they can counter and look dangerous again.
Federico Higuain off the corner. Throws it out towards the 6. It's a good ball, a free header. And Williams can't put it on target. Higuain put it on his head. It's a team that has scored 5 goals off set pieces, and Josh Williams wants another crack at this one.
He's right in the middle. You see his movement to the back post causes A.J. Cochran to have to turn and look to his right. As Cochran does, he comes across towards the near post, and that gives him that freedom. Keep an eye here in the middle of the screen. There it is. He just throws A.J. Cochran off, and there's nothing to do, but that's good movement and good timing.
Boniek. Johnny. Early ball. Oduro's got a bit of room, and he can run with it. But he's going to pass it, and it's a well-delivered ball. It's Arrieta now, the Costa Rican. Higuain is getting in the box. The Dynamo in trouble here. Arrieta shot saved Tally Hall. Perfect positioning. But Columbus looking dangerous after winning the ball. It's 1-2 passes, and they're forward. 2 passes. They won the ball at the top of their 18 here. The defender. It's good timing and good movement by Dominic Oduro. Tally Hall certainly makes the goal look small. Played at San Diego State. Higuain off the corner. Flicked in. Save Tally Hall. Ball still loose. It looked like it was handled. Tally Hall has come up with the goalkeeping gem of the night so far. His shot stopping again continues to impress. And young goalkeepers at home, look at Tally Hall on his toes, gets his feet set, doesn't guess, reacts, and what a save off a deflection. This is, those kind of reaction saves are what separate great goalkeepers from very good goalkeepers. Of course, his brother Gonzalo Higuain now in the Italian Serie A with Napoli. Parkhurst has joined in. And what a hit, just going wide. Arrieta eliminated a defender and nearly produces goal number 1. He has been dangerous tonight, Eddie. There's something to be said for composure in these areas of the field. He looks to give it off to Higuain and realizes that David Horst is breathing down his neck. Now, time period where a lot of goals are scored in games here at the end of a first half. Driver, Barnes, he does have power. Barnes is going to get the shot off. And good to see him continuing to shoot, coming off a 2-goal performance. Easily handled, though, by the goalkeeper, Steve Clark. So they need to come out here sharp. And Barnes does look sharp. Nice ball to Will Bruin. He's got Boniek Garcia to his right. Davis now on the ball. Sarkody joining in as well. Davis looking left, looking right, trying to line that left foot up. Gets a shot off. Boy, I'll tell you what. Certainly was seen by goalkeeper Steve Clark, but certainly looked dangerous from our vantage point. That's ball to be at. Yeah, Boniek Garcia is a real option here if they want this curling in towards goal. But it'll be Davis. He bends it in, the header, and it goes in. Will Bruin has ghosted into the near post, deflects it into the side netting, and the Houston Dynamo are up. season.
Reference the pace of the service earlier on an Higuain cross. The pace of the service by Brad Davis. All it needs is a deflection. It's not the prettiest. It's off Will Bruin's back. But when you have pace on a set-piece service, all you have to do is redirect it. It happens there. Yes, it's a bit fortunate, but you create your own luck, Glenn, and Will Bruin does well to get off his marker, Bernardo Honor.
Pulled out Gonzalez. Still Barnes. And he whips his crossover. Nice work from Giles Barnes. Here's Sarkody now. Columbus not quick to close down Boniek Garcia. Davis top of the box. Shooting opportunity. Carrasco! Shut it wide. Would have been a wonderful accent to a good defensive performance tonight for Servando Carrasco.
Great awareness by both Davis and Boniek. Again, to not hurry, not rush. The domino defending. Duro's in behind the Dynamo back four. That's how you win games 1-0.
Higuain off the corner to the near post. Davis back defending. Francis. And he's going to try it. He's going to try it. It's hit with tremendous power from about 30 yards out. It was a tester for Tally Hall. Waylon Francis lets fly, the Costa Rican trying to make the national team and go to the World Cup.
Tally Hall hasn't really had much to do tonight. The corner on the deflection corner earlier. And this one's a tough one because he doesn't see it till late.
He's up off the bench waving his arms, yelling at Barnes and Sharon to get back and defend. Big switch to Honor. Against Ash. With the outside of his left again, can't keep it away from Tally Hall.
Tally Hall's a bit smarter on this as that ball reaches near the end line, out wide. Just takes an extra step off his touchline.
Miram is going to fight through a tackle. It's breakout time now for Columbus. Miram is off and running right at the heart of the Dynamo defense. Still Miram. Still Miram is going to get a shot off the post. The Dynamo dodged one here. Miram hit the post after about a 50-yard run. Palladini's shot will squill into the arms safely of Tally Hall for Chivas USA. Beautiful way to go into a game on Sunday, which will be not an easy one. Sharon fighting. Finds at the top of the box. Driver for his first of the year. Shot it right out. Steve Clark. They could have iced it and finished it. Columbus is still in this. This has got to be over soon. All eyes are on the referee, Jorge Gonzalez. And that's it. The Dynamo are going to survive it. They're going to get a shutout, the fourth of the year for Tally Hall. One of the men of the match tonight, Servando Carrasco. The Will Bruin goal in the 50th minute. Holds up here tonight. It's all smiles for that man. He picks up his sixth of the year. The Dynamo 1-0 winners tonight here at BBVA Compass Stadium over the Columbus Crew.